even if the giant reef mantas don't show up to the dive, this is amazing. It's so cool to see all the other critters on the dive. So let's check them out. There's 1, 2, and there's already 3. Oh my God, 3 giant reef mantas. We're talking 12 foot across from tip to tip. And they're here to get cleaned by all these cleaner fish on the reef. And they're here because they kind of like people. It's kind of cool. They like to hang out. And this is a tang on steroids. This surgeonfish looks similar to the one we have back at home, except for a gigantinormous. Look at this monstrosity. He's like, I don't know, 20 plus inches, which is a big mother. And these guys are the shadowfin soldierfish. Huge eyes because they like to hang out in caves, and they can see better with these great big old eyes. And here we have the sheep's head parrotfish, called the sheep's head because it has kind of a sheep's face looking. It's very rounded, and you can see these beautiful yellow patterns. Look at the colorations: pinks, blues, purples. I mean, these guys are incredible. We have a lot of cool, colorful fish back at home, but good God. Now look at this emperor angelfish. That is one of the most striking angelfish there is in the planet. There it is. Another one came by. You always have to stop to admire the beauty and the splendor of these giant creatures. Absolutely incredible. These, the larger manta rays, the giant manta ray that is more the pelagic, can get up to like 30 feet across, guys. Absolutely stunning in size these get. And their little markings on their belly help you to identify them. They're like a fingerprint, so each marking is going to be completely unique. Look at these cuties underneath here. Look at the contrast. I'm using a really nice camera, but I'm also using a light so you can see a lot of color. Look at those little fire gobies. Here he comes. It's amazing how quick they move. They're also called dartfish. For that reason, I think that they're just so fast. And this is a little checkerboard wrasse, juvenile most likely. Definitely a wrasse. And, you know, we love our little sock puppets. And this guy was gorgeous. I love his little yellow eyes. He's basically yellow spotted eel. There's different yellow margin, I think they call him. And they say margin usually because it's like the outside edge of the fish is why they call it a yellow margin. And these are unicorn fish. See their little unicorn spikes? You know, depending on whether it's a male or female, they'll have the spike or not. Two of my favorite crazy clown looking fish, and this is actually called the clown triggerfish. And I absolutely love them. Whenever I see them, I try to get close and try to get a video. Yellow margin triggerfish right here. This guy's huge. He looks very similar to the Titan triggerfish, but a little different coloration and a little smaller, I would say. And you can't ignore a cute little hockey coming by. Hockeys are the most docile of all sea turtles. They are super chill. And this guy looks like he's got like kind of a sloth, Sid the Sloth eye on one side of his head. Super cute. You'll see him in a minute. This is a big unicorn fish called the big nose unicorn fish. And it looks like something straight out of Avatar, which is incredible. Look at them. Oh my gosh. They're so slow. I like to speed it up a little bit because they move so slowly that the video would be quite boring if we left it. Look at him with his little cephalic folds curling up. They're kind of like a prehensile elephant trunk in a way, those cephalic folds on their face. They use them to collect food. And look at this cute little guy. This is a giant moray eel, completely different coloration. They get pretty darn big because they're called the giant, but sometimes you'll see them quite smaller. Look at his little eye. It's all shrunken down on one side. He's so adorable. And now he's colored straight down the middle, so he's trying to hide from me. He says, okay, this side is dark, this side is light, so it matches up with his environment better. The pattern on this guy was really cool. And look at these guys are the smartest creature. They have the largest brain to body ratio of any fish. So they're very intelligent and they know what they're doing. They see people and they're very excited to see people. And they'll show up sometimes not even to get cleaned, but just to hang out because they are so smart. You know, they can actually enjoy hanging around people, and they use their bubbles to dislodge some parasites. Sailfin tang there with some pretty leathery corals. And these are some stony corals with our oriental sweet lips. Polka dots and stripes, you can't go wrong. So gorgeous. And the black and yellow is a typical coloration that says, hey, I'm poisonous, or, stay away from me. Nice large yellow boxfish coming up. I love their little spots and their little yellow coloration. Another sheep's head coming by. This is a really cool sight because we saw so many large manta rays in this area. Some of the dives you go do, they don't show up because, they're coming there to get cleaned, and it's kind of a luck of the draw. But this site was, I think we went 3 times, and each time we got to see a lot of stuff. And this is a dog-tooth tuna. This is a tuna that actually comes close to the reef from time to time. It's pretty uncommon. And this is the Maldives anemone fish. And the colors are so pretty in these anemones. I could stare at them all day long. And if you look close, there's all kinds of little crabs and things that live in there. And these guys like to come up on our end of our dive and hang out. It's called the batfish. It's called the Tira batfish, and they are the cutest. I'm going to post a couple more videos from the Maldives trip. So please take a look, enjoy, and take a little break from life and come with me on a dive.